say you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. What you gonna do, what you gonna say about it tonight? And wherever your destination may be, as we watch the sun come up together, really ain't got no price tag. You can shut off the lights, let's act up. You be running around acting like you don't know what it is. Walk around like an alright. It don't matter what time it is. Take care of the toes and hit the road. Hit the road. Like you know.
The Works Barbershop at 525 North Santa Fe in Pueblo, Colorado, specializing in men's and kids cuts, located prominently in the front office of the Pueblo Works building. Come let Master Barber Amanda and her staff treat you to an all-inclusive custom cut experience, including beard sculpting, fresh cut, and classic straight razor work. Let the pros at the Works Barbershop hook you up with the works. Everything you need to get you out the door looking your best. The Works Barbershop, the official barber, a two-time Renegade champion, the livest Mex Flex in the Mexican nation.
What's up, everybody? What's going on? It's your boy J-Writezz, the musical poet, at the review, and I have a special guest today, guys. You have no idea who's in the building. The one and only Tim Campbell. Welcome to the show, brother.
Hey, gratitude, my man. Appreciate it for having me. What's going on with you, Jay?
Man, listen, I can't believe you're on the show, so it's an honor. And I'm just in awe, and I was looking so forward to this interview, and I'm very excited and stuff like that. So I'm just a little bit stuttering and stuff like that because I'm starstruck. But God bless you, man. I'm so humbled to have you on the show.
This guy, man. Listen, y'all make it worth our while, man. It's platforms, opportunities like this for us to be heard and even get notoriety that we, get our flowers, man. So thank you, guys, man. I'm humbled as well, brother.
Thank you. So, what's been going on, man? What have you been up to? What's new?
Man, there's a whole lot of things, man. I'm actually dealing in some film right now. So a couple of things going with some film. More in the production and writing side of things right now. Artist development. After being seasoned in the game for so long, man, I love what I do, but I'm kind of ready to instill my talents and expertise and know-how into the, and develop some up-and-coming talent, to show them the do's and the don'ts. So take what I learned and instill it in new, up-and-coming talent. That's what the Time Is Now showcase is about, but we'll get to that later on. So.
Yes, definitely. Me, myself, being an artist and stuff like that, I just write, record, but you, my friend, you play the drums, the piano. Yeah. Like, what inspired you to learn how to do this, right? That's just remarkable to me.
Oh, man, gratitude. As a kid, man, My dad started me out at about 3 or 4 or 5 years old. You know, that 3 to 5 year old range. And I ain't gonna lie and hold you, man. It was a forceful type of thing when I was a kid, and I didn't understand then that dad knew what he was doing. You know what I mean? So it actually snowballed into passion, man. When I turned around, I want to say 15, 16 years old, I just developed a liking and a love for both singing and playing drums. You know what I mean? So that's when it got real in the field around that time.
Right. Okay. So, wow. My next question was, what made you choose music? But I guess, like it chose you, and
Right.
then you just got into it and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Wow.
I was it was a nerves thing. I can tell you when it really turned around for me though, because like I said, it was a forceful thing at first. You know, I didn't really want to do it, but around that age, I was joining this group, this choir called the Wisconsin State Youth Choir with this guy, may he rest his soul, Robert Williamson, out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Had about 200 teenagers, a whole choir full of teenagers. Man, we traveled and sing songs and whatnot. And he actually gave me the first opportunity to start leading songs and with the choir, and we actually formed a group out of that called New Creation.
Mm.
And long story short, man, New Creation had a gig at this spot called the Mecca Arena downtown Milwaukee. And I used to have the shakes, Jay. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I was always nervous, hands shaking, and I had the trembles of vibrato without really trying to vibrato. You know what I mean?
Right.
But man, listen, New Creation had a show, man, downtown, and I led a song, and the standing ovation that I received that time, dude, there was no nervousness, no jitters, and any of that, man. And I knew then, okay, I see how they received. They loved what I did, and it was full fledged from there, man. It was gone.
Man, let me tell you something, Tim. I was, oh man, I'm a musical poet. So I get exactly where you're going, where you went with that, man. And I was telling my family, I was like, man, I would just want to do an open mic. That's all. I write my little poetry. I never recite it. Man, I went to an open mic. I almost passed out. I was frozen. But once the crowd embraced me, I came home like it was an addiction at that point.
Yeah, come on, talk about it, man.
It was the biggest, like if the biggest high. Like it was just or out of this world. It was just like, oh man, I was like so insane from that point. And then I went on from writing poetry, reciting poetry to actually becoming a recording artist and performing. So it's just amazing.
Oh
So
yeah, that reciprocal energy is no joke, man. Even in life itself, when you give your energy and your time and your love out, and you get it back, dude, there's no greater feeling, man.
yeah,
They have a lot to do with it.
yes. A lot of people, they don't understand how, us as artists, we're self-validated. And a lot of people think that, like we need, but when we receive it, like we have the confidence because we're doing what we're doing. But when we receive that appreciation, it means a whole lot more than money. And people
Facts of
just,
life. Yeah.
people just don't get that. So that's a beautiful thing. Now, my brother, how was it working with the veterans, man? Tank, Left Eye, Akon, man, like,
Yeah. Wow. You know what, man? It's I'm in awe right now too when it comes to that, dude. Because what my cousin say, I have a cousin when I say you can't take the picture and be the picture. So you can't really see yourself because it's you, But when I think back sometimes, like, yo, I'm really, really blessed, man, and favored by the Most High, man. Like, so let me give you the Tank story, how that came about. And shout out to Tank and the R&B Money podcast. They just had my little brother Rico Love on there not too long ago, and they talked about what I'm getting ready to tell you about, which is crazy and full circle. But I come out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, right? So I went from the transition from the gospel group into join a group called Special Requests. I put together a group, 4-man group. One of my boys get locked up. We become this group called Rain, right?
right.
Rain Lane's a deal. It's crazy. In Atlanta, where you at, with a demo deal with a company called Elektra, back in the day, Elektra Records. Busta Rhymes, Missy Elliott, Sylvia on the whole nine. So they fly us out from three little country kids from the city. I say country because Milwaukee's a little country, even though we're from the city. But you know, we come to Atlanta, Georgia, man, and we get in the studio called Noontime. And Noontimes was where Jazzy Face started out. Brian Cox. This was Tank before Maybe I Deserve even came out. That's why I reverted back to him, because he's a homegrown talent too from Milwaukee. Yeah. So it was all young, man. Brian Cox, we all young, right? So long story short, again, we get in the studio with this guy named Tank, and we're like, who is this dude? He pacing back and forth, listening to a track that Brian Cox did, pacing, and we looking at each other like, yo, what's this dude doing? Like, he nuts or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, do you know this dude went into the booth and freestyled an entire record from top to finish? It was a song called Not a Day Goes By. I would never, ever forget this joint. A lot of people who heard it, they won't forget it either. But this experience of seeing these people flourishing and become who they become, and we become, to start it from the door and from the ground up together, man, is amazing, man. This is super, super amazing. Rest Up Left Eye. She was going to actually sign us when Electra passed on us. That's one story with Left Eye, man. Yeah, she loved us, man. She's like, well, if God rest her soul as well. If Electra don't do what they supposed to do with you guys, then I got some. I love you guys. I love your energy. I love your talent. And then it's unfortunate she left us, but it was her time to go. But yeah, man, I'm just in awe, man. I'm just excited about what's ahead. I don't like living in the past, but the past counts for something, man, because I've been really, really blessed and fortunate to work with some fantastic people, man.
Right. Yes. Totally amazing. Well, listen, my good brother, we're going to just take a quick break and we're going to get back into the story, man. Wow. I'm psyched.
Let's do it. Let's do it, Jay. Let's go. Focus Magazine here.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Shaw, Tim Campbell. It's a new way. 414 strong. Come on. Way that she throw it. What did she do? Niggas started bugging, thought I was tripping, I'm going retarded. She keep it low key, sticking and itching, I fucks with it. I'm rockin' with ya, that ain't no filter on ya. Shawty just told me to pull up, already know ain't no little. She showed up at the club with her birthday. Say you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. What you gonna do, what you gonna say about it tonight? And wherever your destination may be, hands from sweet once the sun come up together. But really ain't got no price tag. Cause shut off the lights, let's act up. You be running around acting like you don't.
Exclusive photograph and film. Remember, you're the VIP to us.
I'm stuck in my ways, yeah, that's for sure. You got it.
You sure I can't hear you? Something going on with your audio, brother. Hear that?
20,000 at the show. I caught her on the front row. Her favorite song was Silent Tears, and she's my #1 fan. But all she talks about is me on TV. I need a girl to love me for me. Oh, blinded by the flame, you can't see me. If you can only look further, I need a woman that can take me away. Cause it's all work and no play most of the time. I need a ordinary girl, the shows, the ones chilling at the studio. I just want an ordinary girl. Usually act too fly. Roll by. Ordinary girl. If you take away the name, take away the money, take away the fame, would they still love me? 9 out of 10 is probably no, but I'm looking for the one. I need someone who isn't insecure and doesn't mind me going on tour. But that's usually not what I get. All they do is sex me. Blinded by the flame, you can't see me. If you would only look further, hey, I need a girl who can take me away. Cause it's all work and no play most of the time. Ordinary girl. Hey, but no more. I just want an ordinary girl. Too fly, as far ordinary girl. When I feel burned out, I know that she is there to make sure that it's only about. She's my getaway, fulfills this empty space. I'm searching for my ordinary girl. Studio. I just want an ordinary girl. Tell fly as far ordinary girl. The ones chilling at the studios, but no more. I just want an ordinary girl. The ones who usually act too fly, but lose their mind when they see the S5 ride. No more. I just want an ordinary girl.
What a great content. Welcome back to the review show. I have a special guest, Tim Campbell, my brother.
Peace. What's up, my man? I went right to where you at. You know where we shot that video at, right? You know, did that spot look familiar? The outside?
Yeah.
Next station. Yeah, right there at Atlantic Station, brother.
Yeah, that's incredible. That's incredible right there. Wow, man. They have a lot of stuff going on in the summertime, and but like all over everything. But let me ask you something. Are you able to share with us the incident of the car accident, my brother? Are you
Oh
coming?
man, yes, yes. Yeah, I'm actually fine with it, man. Actually, when I'm performing as a solo artist, when I'm not on the road with Bob, I actually don't sing a note, man, until I tell the testimony. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I made a promise to the high power that I would let it be known every opportunity I get, man. So I'm leaving the house in Miami, Florida. Well, actually, Fort Lauderdale, Florida at the time. Headed to meet a partner of mine who had just landed a situation with Warner Brothers. So go handle some business with him, man. All I remember, man, was leaving the house that day, kissing my son and my wife goodbye, and then waking up in the hospital 7 to 8 days later off life support, opening my eyes to my mom and dad, seeing them, man. And the only way I know what happened was by the accident report. So apparently, according to the report, somebody ran into my lane or came over and merged into my lane, and I guess they hit me on the way, going past, and I lost control and the truck flipped over like 10 times, man. Started from the
Oh,
far right, ended up all the way, man, yeah, in a ditch, man. And man, I'm just so grateful. Tears come to my eyes when I talk about it now because I
yeah.
understand that I have work to do. You know what I mean? It's
Yes.
far,
Yes.
far from finished. He left me here for a reason, even
Yes.
for this platform, just to let it be heard, man. You know?
Yes.
It's touch
Right.
heavy, man. Yeah, I'm so grateful to be alive, man. Every day I wake, crack my eyes open, man. I'm so thankful, man. We have a lot to be thankful for. You know what I mean? So much, man.
Yes, brother. People that haven't been through nothing, man, and some adversity, man, they could never understand. But I feel you, and I know exactly what you're saying and where you're coming from, man. We're just blessed for the simplistic things in life.
That's absolutely, man. We really, really are, man. Yeah, so funny because the 106 in Park. I don't know if you remember that show. I got
Of course.
what showcase was that they used to have? Remember Wild Out Wednesday or something like
Yeah.
Wednesday something? So
Yes.
my mouth wired up shut, man. My jaw's broken, my mouth wired shut. And I tell my pops like, and mom like, oh, okay, I gotta go to New York. I gotta go to Wild Now. And they like, you ain't gonna be going nowhere for a good while, man. You in a car accident. I'm like, no, like, yeah, man, it's I was still ready to sing, man.
Yeah, we got work to do.
Busted up and all.
We got to get up off our deathbed and get out there and fulfill our purpose.
You said it, brother. For real, for real.
Yeah, man. I remember I had COVID, brother. And the crazy thing is my strong point is my voice. So I'm in the bed, man. I lost my voice and everything. As soon as I got that voice back, man, I was getting up. I was in the crowd, getting out there doing showcases. This when we were in lockdown in New York, I was doing my own tours, man. I was just traveling around out of state, going everywhere because I was just like, man, I'm just grateful to be alive. I made it out, and we're gonna go out there and just shoot for the stars.
Yeah, basically, man. You better get it done because you never know, man. That's one thing I was just explaining to my daughter. That's the one thing that's promised to us all. My dad said all the time is death. Everybody got a time to leave. So while we're here, man, we just make the best of it. You know what I mean? Enjoy it. There's too much going on for negativity and all the hate in the world anyway. We need to practice
Yeah.
loving on each other and let's get it popping. Why not?
Yes, 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 yes. I'm just going to take out a quick second just to tell the people out there, man, to focus, support the Focus TV One Network, man. Cash App, cash sign, Focus Media, tag, Focus dot media tag. Support the people. We're out here doing the right thing and stuff like that. Support, support, support. And my brother, what was your biggest motivation to get you through after that accident, man? Because like a lot of people just gave up.
Man, I actually had a daughter, man. My baby girl was born 3 years after that happened. Obviously I went through rehabilitation, man, the whole walking and talking, learning how to do everything over again. Made it through that. And I was in the studio while my mouth was still wired shut, still trying to do it, man. But, obviously, man, you know, life can happen to us all, and I got a little discouraged, man. And this lady came up to me and my ex-wife at the time and said, "You guys are gonna have a daughter, and she's gonna be great." I'm like, okay, all right, here, you know, it's real eerie, man. So my baby was born. She came out looking exactly like me, man. Shout out to my baby girl, Timberland Marie. That's my word. Yeah. She opened her eyes. It actually scared me, man. So yeah, at that point, you know, I said, you know, it's not about me. It's about leaving a legacy for her and my children's children, my son, you know. And then this is my mom and dad. I have a tight knit family, man. You know, I grew up with mom and dad in the house, which is another blessing, not to be overlooked or, you know, taken for granted. Both parents. So man, my life it's been pretty good for the most part, man. You know. So
Yes.
they've been all my family, we like I said, tight knitted. So I'm just motivated all the way around, man. You know.
Wow. Wow. Yes. Yes. Everything. It's kind of West. You know, like you look at like you know, you said your jaw was wired up and stuff like that. So you could basically like relate to Kanye West.
Yeah, I get that a lot, man. I understand Kanye. I get him.
Right.
You know,
Right.
because people don't understand. Like when you have brain trauma, man, when you make out of something like this, you're not gonna come out the same.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? There's no way. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like I understand. I totally get. They like he's crazy. He's just sat there. I'm like, okay, well, you try being in ICU for how many ever days on life support, breathing machine, and struggling to fight to live and make
Right.
it out and see how you turn out. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Kanye
Right.
is a musical genius. He knows what he's doing. He's smart. Look what he did to the system, man. I love what happened with him and Adidas. Now they circling back around trying to lock back in with him. See how that works? You know?
Whoa. See, I didn't even know that. I didn't even follow through with that. That's crazy.
Yeah, they lost they, you know, they fired, got rid of the deal, canceled the contract, this, that, and the third.
Right. Remember?
And they suffered a big loss, some else, so many hundreds of millions. And now they want to sit down and renegotiate. So is he really all that crazy and slow like everybody say? Make you
Right.
think.
Right. Right. Right, my brother. So, brother, right out the hospital, you know, being released from the hospital and stuff like that. What song did you drop?
You know what? I didn't even drop a song at that time. You know, right when that came out, you would think that I would, but like I said, my brain, I wasn't all there. I didn't think to drop a song right after that came out. I was more doing vocal training and, like I said, really producing and really just writing. You know, I can only do so much, man. Like suffering that brain trauma, man. Like I would see four of everything. You know what I mean? Just imagine you see one person and it turned into three. So you're looking at four people. So it was
Right.
a real frustrating time for me. You know what I mean? I was trying to get back into it, but life was taking its course on your toll on your boy at that time. So I
Wow.
didn't release no music at that time. Mm-hmm.
So,
But
so
what did end up,
no, go
go
ahead, brother.
ahead.
No, go ahead, brother.
No, did end up happening after that though. I auditioned for a group called Heads of State. I don't know if
Right.
people know who that is. It's Johnny Gill, Bobby Brown, and Ralph Tresvant. But I don't know. We can get later. We'll get down in that in line too when you want to talk about it. But that was the next thing for me. After coming out of that car accident situation.
So basically, you suffered what Rocky went through in the movie when he was fighting that Russian dude. When they said you saw three of them, and it's just go for the one in the middle. So you basically like was in that type of situation, man, like really messed up.
Yo, miserable, man. The whole room spinning. I didn't want to go places, man. I just wanted to just stay home in the bed or you know, and stay home, man, in the bed or to this music, to the bed, to the music. That was it. I didn't want to do anything else. I was suffering out there in the world. You know,
Mm.
it was torture.
Wow.
Jaw wire can't communicate well. 'Cause my jaw broken up and wires shut, and nobody can understand what you're saying. So it was a tough time for me, man. I'm just thankful that I pulled through, man, and I made it through.
Man, God bless you, my brother. I'm glad that you're here. Glad you're here for your daughter and your family, man. God bless you, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that, brother, so much.
Wow. Um, wow. Me personally, man, I'm just I'm gonna hold off on the questions right now. Just let you know, man, that you're an inspiration just by hearing you, and you're so down to earth. And I just feel like, I know you and stuff like that. So that's a beautiful thing to have and stuff like that. That can't be trained for anything like this. Is just who you are, man. And hats off to you, my brother.
Oh, thanks, Jay, man. That means so much, man, because and you know how the game is, man. You're in this game. And if you don't follow protocol, if you don't conform, if you don't do this, that, and the third, then they send to block you and try to suppress you. You know what I'm saying? So for you to say that, and once again confirms that I'm heading in the right direction, because what you see is what you get with me, on and off the stage, in the studio, in the streets. I'm just me, man. That's all I can be.
Yes.
So, man, thank you for confirming that, man. I'm headed in the right direction, doing the right thing. That means a lot, brother. Thank you so much. Gratitude.
Yes, no doubt about it. Listen, guys, this is the man right here. We're going to go to a break, and we got some great stuff to find out about Tim. Wait till you hear about this. We're going to go to a quick commercial break.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Shaw, Tim Campbell. It's a new way. Oh, strong. Come on. Way that she throw it. Niggas started bugging, thought I was tripping, I'm gon' retarded. She keep it low key, sticking and itching, I'm fucked with it. I'm rockin' with ya, that ain't no filter on ya. How they just told me to pull up, already know ain't no little. She showed up at the club with her birthday. Say you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. What you gonna do, what you gonna say about it tonight? And wherever your destination may be, as long as we watch the sun come up together, but really ain't got no price tag. You can shut off the lights, let's act up. You be running around acting like
back to the review. It's your boy J-Writezz, and we have our special guest Tim Campbell.
Hey, what's good, world? Jay, what's up, buddy?
All right, guys, we're back. We're back in the show, and I have a question for you, Tim. What was it like being the vice president for Bobby Brown's production?
Oh my goodness, dude. Yo, listen, it was challenging, but at the same time, you know what I mean. Just being hands on with the artists. I was being an artist myself. I was a part of a group called Paul Campbell at the time. So in conjunction with writing and producing for us and doing shows, opening up for Bob, just hands on with his artists. You know, just being personable with them. I was doing everything, man, from booking flights to you know, just motivating everybody, man. Just playing my part on the team. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Just being that I could be on the team, man. But just honor, man. You know, Bob is who he is. You know, icon. That's my big brother, man. I love him to the max fact, and he knows that. But for him to entrust in me to do that, man, it was huge, man. Colossal for sure.
Man, it just blows my mind, man. It's just like, wow, you was just like, man, how was it touring with him and New Edition? Like, these guys are legends, man.
You know, that's all I was saying, man. When I bounced back from the accident, man, I actually auditioned for Heads of State, which is a members. You know, you got Bell Biv DeVoe, and you got the other three. So long and short again, man, I made the audition to cut as a background singer, and
Wow.
I was able to roll. Yeah, I was able to go on the road with Heads of State, man, and you know, New Edition, man. I mean, 45 years in the game, dude. You know, still relevant. They on tour right now, the Legacy Tour. Shout out to the bros, man. It's just who would have thought, man? You know, I really don't have any words, man, because like I'm just a kid that comes from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, project baby, man. You know what I mean? Come from the projects from Milwaukee and had a dream, and I went out after it, man. It just goes to show you if you take a leap of faith and jump out there, man, you never know where you'll end up, man. Ended up in the lap of a New Edition, man. Come on now.
Come on now, man. Like, man, wow. That just goes to show anybody out there, man, if you have a dream, if you have just the will, man, you just got to go out there, put that self-investment, that time, and just go for yours, man. My brother right here, he just said it. Man, just from the projects in Milwaukee, a dream, and made that dream a reality.
Absolutely. You just never know how it's gonna come or where. Like I would have never thought wearing a Gumby in elementary school, you know, the haircut Gumby style, that I'd be the vice president and tour with Bobby Brown. Who knew? You know what I mean? So
exactly.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
If there was,
but it's
go ahead, brother.
No, you're fine, man. It's just I'm in awe every time, man. Every time we perform is like the first time. I mean, because it's like, okay, I'm backing this guy up, and once again, he trusts in me, man, and he rocking me like that. So I mean, I gotta give it. I gotta give it to him, and I serve him all the time, man. And it's just like it's so much I've learned from being on the road with them, man, and off the road with them. You know, I see how personable they are with their fans and how hands on they are, and it's just a beautiful thing, man. One of the things again where you can't take it lightly. You better not take it for granted, and I don't.
Right. Tim, who's Paul Campbell, and could you give us some type of insight?
I mean, it's a thing I'd rather not talk about right now. I could plead the fifth. Yeah.
Don't you worry about it. Right. No, don't worry about it at all. Man. Wow, I'm just like I'm looking through your eyes. That's why I'm like, wow, I can't imagine, man, just like working with a legend, working with an artist, an established artist, and then you become the established artist. It's like, to me, that's really, really amazing and stuff like that. So is there anything that if you could change anything, any experience, what would it be?
Wow. Would I change anything? Not at all. Would I do things different, knowing what I know now from when I started? Probably so. You know, you say that, it makes me think about, like I said, being a kid coming from the mill. I didn't know anything about publishing and royalties. I didn't know the music side, the business side of things. I was just excited to be in a room with these people. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Yeah, I I was floored, man. So I didn't understand the business side of things. So had I known what I know now, I would have, instead of ghostwriting and letting these producers, big A-list producers and B-list producers, hear my beats, and I would have knew copywritten my stuff and got split sheets done. So would I change anything? Or do I have any regrets? No. But going in what I know now, I would have done things differently for sure.
Yes, yes. A lot of artists think that is just, making a song, going to the studio, having masters, put it out. That's it. There's a lot of stuff behind the scenes that you got to know, like you just said, about the royalties, about the copyrights and everything. Just there's a lot of stuff that goes into it.
Yeah. It really sucks to hear a number one hit that you were a part of and in the room while it was being made and giving it your time and energy and expertise, and you get nothing for it. You know,
Yes.
it is just really, really sucks. So artists that's up and coming, that's part of the artist development that I'm putting together now, showing these artists the business. Producers, the artists. Yeah, I'd love to know that side of it. You better know it, man. Else you want to do something to somebody when you get older, and you don't want that thing.
Yes, 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 yes. So are you making a movie?
Nah, that's just the record, man. I actually do have a like I said, I have a book that I wrote. I actually pulled the book. It was on Amazon. I snatched it down for a minute to kind of re-release it and do some fine tuning on it. But definitely gonna be a film, based on my life. And when I say films, I'm actually a part of I'm a consultant for a company that has a lot of major films get brought to them and brokering deals and soundtracks. It's just a lot. But me personally, my own personal movie, it's coming down the line. It will be soon for sure.
Well, you know what? My bad about you making a movie. I'm over here, right, man. I'm just so crazy. Like I said, I'm so in awe and excited and stuff like that. I'm fumbling and stuff like that. Because to me, to be in your presence, although you're there and I'm here, and it's truly an honor. So I'm just stuttering and getting my words all crazy and stuff like that. So we're gonna go into the movie right now. We're gonna just look at that. We're gonna go into the video, Making a Movie by Tim Campbell.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Shaw, Tim Campbell. It's a new way. 414 strong. Come on. Way that shit throw it. Niggas started bugging, thought I was tripping, I'm going retarded. She keep it low key, sticking and itching, I fucks with it. I'm rocking with ya, snap that ain't no filter on ya. Thought they just told me to pull up, already know ain't no do. She showed up at the club with that birthday suit on. Woke up from a daze, now my daydreams explode. Got your issue, and making a movie, RSVP. If I'd only know secrets, gonna tell daddy. Surprise, girl, I'm your prize tonight. Making a movie, RSVP. If I'd only know secrets, gonna tell daddy. Surprise, girl, I'm your prize tonight. Switch it up, start role playing. Touch your back, put your back in it. Moscato sipping, sauce on dripping. Fighting about a lip, she's looking back at me. Moving that cake, no bacon. Got the whole room shaking. She showed up at the club with that birthday suit on. Woke up from a daze, now my daydreams explode. Got your issue, and secrets gonna tell daddy. Surprise, girl, I'm your prize tonight. Picking the movie, RSVP. Invite only, no secrets gonna tell daddy. Surprise, girl, I'm your prize tonight. Picking the movie, RSVP. Invite only, no secrets gonna tell daddy. Surprise, girl, I'm your prize tonight. She showed up at the club with her birthday suit on. Woke up from my days, now my daydreams exposed. Explode, got your issue handled. She showed up at the club with her birthday suit on. Woke up from my days, now my daydreams exposed. Explode, got your issue handled. Picking the movie, RSVP. Invite only, no secrets gonna tell daddy. Surprise, girl, I'm your prize tonight. Picking the movie, RSVP. Invite only, no secrets gonna tell daddy. Surprise, girl, I'm your prize tonight.
Nice.
Today's guest, we have Tim Campbell in the building. Legend himself.
Yeah.
Legend himself. We got to give flowers where flowers are due. We need to give our flowers now and acknowledge. I want everybody out there that's listening, looking, go support my brother on all the music platforms, everything. Whatever he's doing, support our brother, support our people. Let's stop looking, start sharing, and start supporting.
Appreciate it, man. Thank that, man. Same way, same thing here, man. Y'all Focus Media, y'all support them, man. I'm actually got some ideas and concepts in my mind. We got to talk about, man. Some collaboration may be necessary. You feel me?
Yes. The man, Tef. The launching of the biggest talent show ever, man. Can you tell the people more about this epic event that's coming up?
Yeah, like I said, it's still in the early stages, man. You know, we're putting it together. We want it to roll out, want it to be right. But I just wanted to have a platform for artists that deserve to need to be heard. You know what I mean? And like I said earlier, just developing them, not just on the talent side of it, but on the business, educating them on the business side as well.
Yeah.
So that was always a goal of mine when I started this thing, man. So this tour is gonna be epic, man. The reason why it's different from what everybody's doing because you have, the American Idols, you got the open mics, and it's just, the poetry, different things like that. But we're incorporating music producers, and, in different phases of it. You know what I mean? Because talent is more than just artistry. You know what I'm saying? You got like yourself, you're a poet. Like that may be something else we need to do too. How many people have an opportunity to showcase their poetry?
Yes. Yes.
Especially on
You
stage with a rapper or a singer.
Yeah, absolutely right. I'll just sum this up real quick. A lot of people always say, like, hey, listen, poetry is rap speeded up, and poetry is music. It sounds very beautiful and great, but when a poet shows up at a music event, they're not accepted. A lot of times they're rejected. They don't want you there, or they want you in and out. Put them first, get them out the way. Let's get the rappers in. Let's get the singers in. So it's not easy being a poet.
Right. I can imagine, man. I can't say that I know, but I definitely can imagine. So that's what the time is now is about, man. It's all ages, races, all genres of music. So we're gonna come together and have a great time, man, and just share our gifts with each other.
Yes. So is it like the Apollo Theater, amateur night, or South by Southwest? Is it in comparison to any of those events?
No, it's totally different, man. And I really don't talk too much about it because the people that I discuss with have non-disclosure sign that goes
Yes.
into the business side of things, like we talked about earlier. Yeah. So, but it's gonna be huge, man. So if you hear about it and when it comes to your time, make sure you come and support it.
Oh, definitely, my good brother, definitely. I was gonna ask you how have your contribution to the music industry helped other artists upcoming, but I already know because I listened to you earlier when you said that you have, you're doing artist development and stuff like that. And a lot of artists, they don't realize that they need that. So it's very, very crucial. It's very important how you engage, how you deal with the business, and how you approach it. For someone like you that's been in the game, listen, guys, if you have an artist, invest in that artist and get with my brother right here, because the artist is going to need that. It's a journey, and you need all the tools. And this man right here has been through the storms, been there, done that. So this is what you need. It's a need. Don't think that you know it all. This is someone that's experienced and been in the game for a minute, and been around the best. So if anyone could give you great direction, it's this man right here, Tim Campbell.
Yeah, y'all tap with me on Instagram. It's at Timboski. It's TIMBOSKI_camp. Appreciate that, Jake. Because I mean, at the end of the day, man, this is what it's all about. It's about inspiring others. You know what I mean? Letting them know that they can do it, can make it. Life happens to us all. We go get knocked off our horse at times. All of us do. So you got to get up and keep it pushing. I'm far from done, man. I'm telling you, I'm quiet, man. I'm off the grid for a reason.
Yes.
Y'all bringing me back. Y'all bringing me back. Resuscitate me, man.
Yes, definitely. Myself, I'm just going to speak real quick. Without some artist development, I used to just, when someone used to introduce me, I used to just walk right to the mic and grab the mic from them, not even acknowledging the person, not bowing down, not saying, just grab the mic, turn my back, and start performing and get into my set without acknowledging. Someone said, "Listen, man, look at you. That's not how you deal with stuff." So that was a little artist development, and I was looking down all the time, and now I'm engaging with the crowd. So without artist development, you ain't going far, guys.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. That's necessary, man. You got it. I tell you, there's no gigs too small or too big, man. Open mic, you should perform at the open mic with the same energy that you do in the auditorium, arena. You know what I mean? So let's tighten up, man. Let's tighten up. Y'all reach out to me, man. I don't have all the answers, but I can explain to you what I've been through and make life a little easier for you. You know, if you listen, I tell the young artists that come to me all the time, take advantage. I want you to take advantage. You know what I mean? Like when you're in the studio, like chime in with me. I know a little stuff.
Right. Definitely, bro. Definitely. I have to say, man, after listening to your song, bro, and listening to you, after this interview, I'm going to pick my kid up. But after that, man, I'm going to get back to writing, jumping in the studio, and I'm putting something together tonight. So just know that you sparked that flame and inspired me to step my game up, man. So thank you so much for that, brother.
Wow, you're very welcome, man. Hey, listen, if you want to do a virtual session, we could do that too. I love to collaborate.
Oh, thanks, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah. Definitely. We're going to do
Shout out
something.
to my man, Mr. Taylor, man. Mr. Taylor, we appreciate you, dude. Tell y'all something about that guy, Taylor. We've been in touch for the last 2 or 3 years. This been in the making, man. This just didn't happen overnight. We've been in touch about making it happen. And here it is today. So I want to thank that brother for sticking to his word, you know what I mean? And then the manifestation about what we put in the atmosphere, man. This is awesome. So this is divine. You know what I mean? So let's do something, Jay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm getting ready. I have a big show next week. I can't get into the details. I don't want to. It's a big surprise, but like my brother said, man, we got to just keep grinding, man. Keep grinding, man. But what words of wisdom do you have? Any inspired, up and coming artists that's listening to this right now, my brother?
I have a quote that I've been saying from the beginning of my professional career, and it goes a little something like this: how can you cross the finish line if you stop running?
Woo!
Done. That's it.
Wow.
That's it.
Okay.
Short and to the point.
I like that, my brother. I like that a lot, man. I like that. So what other projects you got coming up, brother, that we have, we want to look forward to something? Anything going on?
Y'all just tune in to stay locked into my Instagram, man. A lot of things that I'm doing now, I'm in Facebook jail. You know how that goes. I'm not really on the social medias like that. You know what I mean? I go to Instagram from time to time. Once again, like we talked about earlier, people conforming, like everything that is based on your followers, or if you're doing this, or if you got this and you got that. I'm old school, man. You know what I mean? I'm a young cat with an old soul. It's just going to be, is what it is, So right now, man, like I said, I'm just getting this tour together, working my film, and just staying out the way until it's time, show up when it's time to show up.
Yes. Well, listen, my brother, it's an honor to meet you, to have you on the show. This man right here, guys, is a legend himself. He's worked with the legends. Man, tell the people to find you and support you. Support the brother, man. Let's support each other. This is the year to support. So tell the people where to find you, my good brother.
Yep. Like I said, it's Timboski _camp, TIMBOSKI _camp on Instagram. Y'all hit me on DM. If y'all want to collab, you need some artist development. You want to just, it's some motivation occur, whatever it is. You know what I mean? I'm a hands-on type of dude. So y'all can reach me there for bookings or the whole shebang, man. Let's put something together and make it happen. It's all indulging our greatness, man. All of us have it in us. Let's tap into that and let's be great for the rest of our days.
My gosh, man, there it is right there, guys. Tim Campbell, man, support the brother. Man, God bless you, man. Thank you so much again, man. Like I said, you got me hyped. I'm hyped right now. So thank you
again.
Very
well. Salute, my man. We'll talk soon. Blessings, everybody. Right. Thanks, everybody, for too. Shantia, I seen Shan, my boy Young Blaze. Don't think we ain't see y'all in the room. I saw y'all. So shout out to y'all because y'all didn't have to be here and tune in to this interview. For y'all to take y'all time to do that means a lot. Focus TV Media. Y'all support these people, man. We on to something. They on to something big.
All right, guys. God bless you.
Later.
Mike Shaw, Tim Campbell. It's a new way. 414 strong. Come on. Way that she throw it. Niggas started bugging, thought I was tripping, I'm gon' retard. She keep it low key, sticking and itching up her sweat. I'm rockin' with ya, that ain't no filter on ya. Shawty just told me to pull up, already know ain't no little. She showed up at the club with her birthday. Say you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. What you gonna do, what you gonna say about it tonight? And wherever your destination may be, as long as we watch the sun come up together, we really ain't got no price tag. You can shut off the lights, let's act up. You be running around acting like you don't.
The Works Barbershop at 525 North Santa Fe in Pueblo, Colorado, specializing in men's and kids' cuts, located prominently in the front office of the Pueblo Works building. Come let Master Barber Amanda and her staff treat you to an all-inclusive custom cut experience, including beard sculpting, fresh cut, and classic straight razor work. Let the pros at the Works Barbershop hook you up with the works. Everything you need to get you out the door looking your best. The Works Barbershop, the official barber, a two-time Renegade champion, the livest Mex Flex in the Mexican nation.
Indeed. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the Focus TV 1 Network, the review show with your man, J-Writezz. Live interview with Tim Campbell, the one and only Tim Campbell. Sorry about that for the pause. I was trying to do a little bit too much. Again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the Focus TV 1 Network, the review show. We'll be back next week with more epic guests.